imagine your favorite opera singer. You've been waiting for years to see her in person. She's climbing her final operatic climb, taking in a deep breath for that big last glass-shattering note. And, oh no. We prepare for things our whole lives. We prepare for this class, for singing, for performances, for dancing, all kinds of things, but there's so many uncontrollable things in life. And they always happen at inconvenient times. Of course, I'm talking about hiccups. Everyone deals with hiccups, everyone has them, whether it's once a year, once a month, every week, every day, multiple times a day. But how often do you think about this natural nuisance? I'm here to show you, after years of medical research, the community has put together, and I've spent weeks researching my own information, and I've compiled the most informative articles of accredited medical professionals, and it's given me a new outlook on hiccups. I understand more what's happening. Today I want to address what a hiccup is, why do we hiccup, and what can we do about it. First, what we're all wondering, what really happens when you hiccup? Sabrina Stierwalt, a PhD, states that sometimes our brain signals our diaphragm to move down more forcefully than normal. This sharp involuntary muscular contraction causes air to get stuck in the back of your throat, in the area where your vocal cords are, and then it snaps closed, thanks to the pressure change, creating a hit sound. This is a diagram of your diaphragm here, and your lungs there, and your trachea, which is where your vocal cords are. The diaphragm is the muscular mass for your lungs. It doesn't really have much muscle in your lungs, so when it contracts and releases, it brings down your lungs and fills them back up with air so that you can breathe out. This is a more zoomed in view of your trachea, the tube here, and your larynx, which houses your vocal cords. These vocal cords here are the ones that vibrate and touch when you're speaking, singing, all your normal activities, and it's where the air gets trapped here that changes the pressure and causes them to hit quickly. There's many folklores and funny tales about the true cause of hiccups. Some that someone misses you, that you must be drunk or lying about something, even something about medieval elves upon you or something. But I tend to wonder, what's the true cause for this? The Las Vegas Medical Review Journal states that when the diaphragm starts to spasm, 3 parts of the nervous system may be involved: the phrenic nerve, the vagus nerve, and the brain itself. Hiccups can happen when any 3 of these parts get irritated, or an adjacent organ physically touches it to irritate the diaphragm. So this is a view of each of those nerves. Your vagus nerve starts in your brain, through your lungs, your diaphragm, and all your abdominal organs here. And your phrenic nerve goes down the front of your neck, down through your lung to your diaphragm. This shows us the true cause of diaphragmatic spasms, and since we've noted the cause, we can determine everyday activities that might be stimulating this. The Las Vegas Medical Review Journal lists some of these as well, and they include overeating, acid reflux, excitement, stress, temperature change, even one of the folklore. When you get drunk, your stomach here gets inflamed, which infringes on your vagus nerve, which is one of those ones that stimulates to cause the spasms in your diaphragm. So it does cause hiccups a little bit. You may be thinking, that's great, but what can I do to control uncontrollable spasms? Like, what can we do about that? This is my favorite part of the research, part where I became more comforted and worried, knowing that there are ways I can get rid of this, and I'm excited to share that with you. Since we're working with a spasming muscle, we can isolate it just like any other spasming muscle and eliminate that. An article from the Harvard Health Publishing site states that many of the remedies for mild hiccups may work by creating a stimulus that interrupts the signals that cause the reflex. The throat, you can see here, has both of those nerves, and so it seems to be a hotspot for generating these interrupting messages, which explains why so many cures involve unusual drinking or eating. When you stimulate the throat, you're able to reset your breathing, such as scaring someone so that they lose their breath for a minute, or holding your breath for 60 seconds. Sometimes these are home remedies for curing hiccups. There's a clinically proven method called supramaximal inspiration. Basically, it's a step-by-step way to overload your diaphragm with CO2 to stop it from moving to eliminate those spasms. There's also a medicine you can use the FDA has approved called Thorazine. As you can see, there's a light to this seemingly never-ending hiccup tunnel. I hope today you learned that it's nothing other than a spasm really. It's caused by common nerve stimulation in your neck and abdominal organs, and it's not too hard to get rid of them. It's not too complicated, even though super maximal inspiration technique sounds really complicated. I've learned a lot and am more comforted than worried now, and hope you can see some of that too. Thank you.